We are actually heading to Maaco right now. No, we're not getting the FRS painted. Well, not mine. If you guys don't know, I always take my car to get painted at Maaco. And my friend Kai is actually getting his car painted. Finally, I know a lot of you guys in the comment section have been asking when he's gonna paint his car. Today's the day. He's finally dropping it off for paint. And we're meeting up with him right now. Man, this car has been here so much. Jeez, the driveway is the worst. I'm super glad I found some good parking on the side. Alright, let's see what he chose for the color. Here we are, guys. Literally where I take my car to get painted all the time. You excited, bro? Ooh.
White, gold, black.
What color do you guys think he's gonna go with? He actually hasn't chose a color yet. That's why we're here. But he does have two in mind, so. Damn, this thing is completely tore apart. That's crazy. No duckbill, taillights, no fenders, stock wheels. I know. This is how I literally drive my car to Maaco all the time before it gets painted. Really? Nothing. Just stuff flopping everywhere. Bumper. One of the colors he's actually choosing is one of the colors I was about to paint my FRS. Before I did the red, he's actually debating on doing one of them. So a lot of you guys ask me like what colors they have. They literally have a whole book. Solids, metallics. Oh, I think my color is somewhere right here. I think mine is cherry red.
Cherry?
This is mine. There's so many. I don't know if they have solids.
They said
they might have changed. Oh, we're here. Oh, these are all the nice ones. I love these solids.
Are they more expensive or something?
No, anything. So any color in the book. Ooh, what you guys think he's doing? Yellow, red? Which one? I wanted to do my car like one of these so bad before.
I think
like
this
a
would
solid
look nice.
color yellow.
This would look nice.
This is like a taxi though.
Sun poppy. Sun poppy.
I love these colors, the cream ones. Beige. Tacoma. He did officially choose a color and it's not what I expected. He actually went with a different one than what he told me before. So this one, I like it. I like the color. It's very, very different. I don't know, I wasn't expecting it whatsoever. So I'm super excited for him. I've never seen this car painted or like a different color ever. So I'm just overall very excited and happy for him. But yeah, I was looking at the invoice and what they charge you and how much it actually is. On the paper it said that the paint is $500 itself, and there's some like extra add-ons like hazardous waste disposal and then like a sealant for the paint to make it more glossy, and the chip repair, aka like the sanding and stuff, which is like 130 bucks. If you want to sand it yourself, that'll save you like $130, I believe. So the total price that he's paying for his paint job out the door is about like $649, I believe. So like $650 for a complete paint job right now. A single stage paint job from Maaco is what he's being charged for. Now that was like about the same price I paid for my paint job. It was about $650. So after like all the add-ons, like the sealant, the hazardous waste, and the sanding, comes out to be like 700 something. But I believe she told me there's like some sale going on right now, which is like 100 bucks off. And I don't know what type of sale it is because I paid the same price like a long time ago when I got my red one for this car. So what he's doing right now, which I highly recommend, I'll probably talk more about it later on in the video once I go down like the details about this paint job, is he's masking off like stuff he for sure does not want to get overspray on. So coming to here, since it is a cheap paint job and a quick turnaround time, it's not perfect at all whatsoever. It does come with like small flaws such as like overspray and stuff. And one thing that I've learned over the years of coming here and getting this car painted like over 5 times is masking certain parts off that you for sure don't want to get overspray on, which is something that I definitely wish I knew like the first time I came here. So for example, like rubber trims and stuff, they do mask off those things, but it may not be like perfect. Since I assume they work fast here, since they have like such a quick turnaround time, mask off like intercoolers if you guys have, and bring your car on like stock wheels if you do have like aftermarket wheels, like 3-piece or something, just so you don't run the risk of getting like overspray on them. You know, it's like better safe than sorry. You're better off doing it yourself and not worrying if they're gonna be like masking it perfect, you know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing. I've been bringing my car here on stock wheels. I mask off like my headlights, my taillights, you know, just small stuff that you have added onto the car, like some carbon fiber stuff. Just mask it off yourself just for like the peace of mind. So that's what he's doing right now. As you can see, he taped off his intercooler, a little bit of the carbon hood, has his car on stock wheels. He's probably gonna mask off the headlights and taillights right now. That's one thing I told him before taking it here, is to just take those small little precautions that I've learned over the years. Now later on in the video, I'll show you guys like the flaws that came with my paint job that I have on the car right now. There is quite a bit, so I'll show you guys later on. A lot of you guys ask me how these paint jobs hold up. Like, do they last long? Like, how many years have you had it? And honestly, I can't give you guys a 100% sure answer on that. Honestly, I've only kept like one of these paint jobs for maybe a year, a little bit over a year. So I wouldn't really be able to answer that question from you guys as to how long these paint jobs actually last. But I can answer how it's held up in like the year that I've owned it, and it's held up very well. Like, a lot of people think this car is wrapped or taken to like some high quality paint place to get painted, because a lot of people are surprised with like how shiny it is. Aside from like this small overspray on like certain areas, like the paint looks like beautiful. Like, it's so nice. I'm excited, but I'm scared because I know the color is kind of like,
that's why I
it doesn't like, it's hard to tell what it's gonna look like on the whole car versus the little square. This is what I was talking about. The sanding right here, this is the paint right here, and then the sealer, I guess it just makes the paint look better. 130 for the sanding, for the paint 500, and then for the sealer is like 80 bucks. So if you pretty much sand the car yourself, you can pretty much get it for like 570. Yeah, she's saying like some type of sale is going on, so he got it for 649, which is exactly what I paid for my car. And I don't remember it being a sale then. Maybe they just say that.
Of course, sale tech.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's probably the normal price, $649.
Dude, you should have been like, that's why I paid for mine. There was no sale.
Damn. Dude, that looks so good.
Looks better.
Heck yeah. The green with the TEs. About a week has passed since the last clips you guys just saw. As you can tell, Kai has his car back in the garage. We're actually putting everything back together. The wide body kit and also the TE37s. And this is the color. What is it called again? Dark olive? Dark olive. And this part of the video, I pretty much like a review and how the paint jobs come out after you get it done. I'm gonna show you guys like the flaws that come with the paint job that I got on my car, and then the flaws that came on his, which are pretty much the same as the ones that I got on my car. So right off the bat, I don't even have to say it. You guys can probably notice something already. This is the overspray. So this is the biggest flaw. As you can see, like the bash bar is pretty much sprayed on. His oil cooler right here has some green on it, and under his headlights. One thing he did mask off himself was the front intercooler. Like I said, if you mask off certain stuff yourself, just to be sure that they don't spray on it, then it'll come out good, because you know that, you know, they're not gonna get paint on it. On my car, my bash bar was actually painted as well, but if you go over here, I actually just sprayed it again with some matte black paint. So this was like all red pretty much. I'm assuming they don't even cover this front area. They probably do a little bit, but not like, you know, really good. So yeah, mine was red, but as you can see, I just, you know, sanded a little bit, put some matte black paint on there just to make it look new again. You'll probably wipe it off with some acetone or something with the small areas. This, I pretty much got the same on my car as well. As you can see, there's some green on the black trim right here. I usually take these off of the car. Once I got it back, I actually took these off and then repainted these with gloss blacks. So before, I had the same thing. I had some red right here in the edge, just like my car. On the trim around the windows, there is some green on the black trim. Now you can go the extra mile, cover this up with some like masking tape, or tuck something under, fold it over just to cover the black part. See more right here, a little bit on the bottom. It's nothing too bad though. Honestly, like from afar, you really can't tell unless you like nitpick, really like look into it and see all this like overspray. But from afar, you can't even notice it. now is painted gray, like the stock color. He actually got his other bumper painted the dark olive green. So he does have a rear bumper that's painted the green that he got, but he just swapped them out because I think he's like working on that one or something. I love that color. Oh my gosh, that color is so nice. It's not like a normal green, you know? Like it just, oh, such a nice color. Forged carbon fenders. What do you guys think? Do you guys run forged carbon fenders? Or do you guys like the paint match option? Like I was never really a fan of like carbon fenders, like leaving them, you know, like just black. But it actually looks pretty cool. I like it. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's worth it? Around $600 to $700 for a full color change from Maaco. Single stage. I'm curious.
Be sure about the color.
Oh yeah, the color, because the color kind of came out a little bit different, huh? So it came out what, like lighter? Yeah. Yeah, so like the little color like square thing is a little bit different, you know, seeing it on a little square versus like a whole car like this. I think it was the same with this color too. I think it came out a little bit lighter than what I saw on the little square in the book. I don't know. You guys think it's worth it? Kind of just all really depends on like your budget and also where you're going with the car. If it's like a beater, if it's just like a little cheap budget project, car you came up on for like a grand or two and just wanna like, you know, make it a little bit better for like super cheap, this paint job is perfect. For example, like for the Mustang, I wouldn't take it to Maaco because it's like the new project. I want everything to come out, you know, as close to perfect as possible. I don't really want to cheap out on it. So it just all depends on like your intentions and like, you know, what you want to do with the car. You know, if you want to resell it, because, you know, I heard if you paint it, the value drops down. So many factors that go into it that you should decide on first before, you know, doing something like this. For the FRS, this was kind of like my first project. It used to be stand out, so, you know, it's kind of like beat, has a lot of miles. You know, I've done so much to it. I cut the whole car up for like wide body. So, you know, it wasn't something that really bothered me going to Maaco. But with the Mustang, you know, I kind of want to do it like the right way. So, you know, it just all depends on everybody's situation, their budget, their plan. I hope that all makes sense. You know, I covered like a lot of information in this video. So I hope you guys, you know, like pick something out from it. But, you know, as always, if you guys like have any other questions regarding this paint job, you know, drop your comments down below. It's Christmas Eve right now and I'm freaking finishing up shopping, which is super bad. But on that note, I hope you guys all enjoy the holidays. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all you guys out there. Enjoy these times fully. You just never know if it's like the last time, you know, seeing your family or friends, and you just never know what life can throw at you. So just enjoy today, enjoy the holidays with the family. Cherish literally every single day. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my shopping right now. Again, Merry Christmas to all you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.